A little bit of a shame. I would have liked to have seen the Alistair so good in Terrell. And the Wukong going to come back. I actually think that this is a better option than the Viego. I think that having a bit more team fight ability alongside the Azir, outside of a lot more of that skirmishy single target focus that Viego does bring, is kind of valuable. But this will mean that Gen.G will struggle a fair bit in the early game. Have we seen much relevance in the early game? Not really.
No, early game is really not relevant whatsoever.
Oh, Bull? No. Not going to have as much of a fun time, I guess. And it's going to be the Aphelios locked in. This is the big test for Bull because he was able to play the overpowered champion in the last game. Now, a little bit more honest. And I find it interesting talking about Aphelios as being, you know, the honest champion. That's my take.
That's just, yeah, no, I mean, that's a valid opinion. It's hard for me to choose because I feel like the appeals of, yeah, I didn't like LA the city, but the food in LA was still exceptional, you know?
Yeah. If you've got $1 billion. Yeah. As Ophelia is going to miss. Yeah, unfortunately, Cleaver was standing in the way, and therefore the shifting sands are not going to move very far. That is a beautiful first blood lockdown once again by Kwangdong Freaks. If you wish to try one out, I currently have him set as my support character, so let me know, I'll add you. Yeah. Anyway,
he has no flash,
Cleaver is now really dead as well. So we are going to even things out. Losper is just going to whip his tail feather around and grab that kill. Because Australia is just all of their, you know, it's just another place. It's a Commonwealth. But then we haven't referendumed yet.
But then they would still have fishing ships.
England may have Brexited from the rest of Europe, but it hasn't, like, Australia hasn't Brexited from there yet. As we're going to see Shelly manage to get a charge. That's an Emperor's Divide. All right, Ophelia. I'm feeling that one, as Moham also going to get mowed down here. And that's a double for the Wukong. Actually, fantastic that it goes to the jungler as well. Giving Winner a couple of kills will really accelerate this guy.
Yeah. So we have some top lane fighting.
Alrighty, let's see how this one is going to go. Winner is just going to stand. And the nature is going to grasp, and then, oh, the third Q. The all-out encourage! Oh, no! That was a bit brave, I think. As Illimer now finds himself 1 versus 2. Does Zest have the health bar to be able to fight this one out? As the all-out should be over relatively soon, Zest is going to be able to grab those resistances back, but they're not going to go for it. As Moham, he is magnet storming in. Bull has red-white, but it's a great knock-up. Bull going to be dashing over. They kill each other, actually. And now it's Moham trying to run away. The Rakan not going to offer too much damage, and Bull holds onto his flash, so I guess it's a Kwangdong Freaks victory. All right, well, Kwangdong Freaks are closing in now on this Rift Herald. The nature is grasping. They do manage, someone managed to secure the Rift Herald. It is Gen.G. Winner's going to pick that one up. Emperor's Divide used defensively here. They're not going to fight into the red and the white. Shirley going to get a big old charge into this inner, unless she doesn't make it there. And so in the, okay, she is going to get the charge. There we go. That's high value. Kwangdong Freaks unable to get enough DPS onto that one. And Bull now without great guns. And they're staring down the barrel of a soul. But there's the Magnet Storm. They dive forward. Emperor's Divide tries to get the work done. And it's actually, oh my goodness, it's Courage that falls down. They do take out Carfe. And so the trade, you would probably say, relatively positive here for Kwangdong Freaks. As Cleaver looking for an opportunity. Zest at full health though.
There was, how did they not win that fight harder?
I don't understand,
such an insane engage from Moham. He literally hit the entire backline.
Was pretty good.
I know it was.
Like, that was the answer.
It's just, again, it's the coordination. Why are we not seeing more unity on Kwangdong?
Well, we've got a big old teleport coming in. Winner's going to dive on over. Is this just Soul Point?
No.
Delivered to Gen.G?
There's no way.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, Winner's going to dive on in. That's a flash forward from Zest, but he finds no joy with the Q, and now Bull taking matters into his own hands. Pulls out the reds and the whites as Carfe wants to make his way forward, and Zest is going to grab that kill onto Cleaver. That is going to be the Drake secured by Courage, and it was courageous. This time around, I'm not going to describe it as brave because he denies Soul Point from Gen.G. They still lose out on the fight. Therefore, there's a few correlations that could be made. Let's just say that. There's some dating advice, by the way.
Oh, Moa, you gotta find something else again.
Yeah, let's see what they can actually do here. Not a lot of poke has actually landed so far as they secure the Baron Emperor's Divide to give them a way out. As the snares do come through, but it's not quite enough. Cafe he's going to try and back as he's going to get cancelled, but he's just allowed to walk out.
Ophelia's R, and it worked.
This is not about girls of any specific nationality or anything, by the way, analysis level. It's just about relationships in general. As Winner is going to be able to take down the Aphelios. There is the Jace as well, and Gen.G just catch him napping. And that is the best way to move forward.
Rand. That's good, Rand.
That is Randall advice.
He just only has
straight
good
from
advice.
Randall. And it worked out. Also, my grandmother was a great cook, so it wasn't very difficult. He managed to pass it. As Illimer is trying to get out of the way of Zestia, who has gone all out and is now trying to go all in. And Illimer is out.
Every top laner's nightmare. The 0-0-0, and then you look, you press tab. So it's
slice of the cheapest white bread you can find.
So it's like a hot dog.
Kind of, but worse. Well, not worse, just simpler.
Okay.
As Winner is diving in, he is also getting out with the use of his W. Nature's Grasp kind of goes wide, and Gen.G now have the opportunity. It's a decent Magnet Storm, but where's the follow-up? Emperor's Divide is fantastic, but now they're low, and Illimer has pounced. The Emperor of Shurima will be taken down. Bull's going to be knocked up by accident as he walks forward, and Gen.G now looking to try and escape. Oh, the snipe from Cafe gets rid of the jungler, but now Moham, he's crashing down once again. They get a good knock up on him though, and that is now the Cassante moments coming in here. Willa sort of just comes on forward and then almost dies as Cafe looking to escape. Illimer, no mana, no chance, and no way to really find the engagement. What the heck is this? Zest finds the moment! That's the POG, I'm voting now.
An emote that can mean anything.
It really can. And also, when you're casting Bro versus T1 and Bro's winning, then there can be some negative times. That is Bull being destroyed. Illimer is now just trying to go 1 versus 3, and he will successfully take down the Kaiser. They are likely to kill him, but he does have Counter-Strike. If Twitch chat could just let us know exactly what that ability does, that would be fantastic. It's going to go Golden, gets another Counter-Strike, and is now going to lead his way out. They are he is single-handedly wasting so much time here. There's another Counter-Strike, and now he's going to survive. Gen.G in the meantime, because Illimer, the rest of his team are not doing super well, it means that all of this time that he's taking up from the rest of the squad, it's not really going to work out all that well. Still, that was very cool.
I don't even...
Yeah, it's pretty amazing that Counter-Strike is such an ancient word.
we might have 6 more of these atlas.
The Counter-Strike source, so to speak. Yeah, that's actually where they got their name from. The biblical Jack.
I guess Kwangdong is... How is Kwangdong getting Drakes?
I don't know.
It's so silly. I think Winner's going to end the game in a little bit.
That is going to be a Nature's Grasp. All right, another decent Magnet Storm, but Moham finds himself out of position. The 3-man Emperor's Divide is massive, and then Bull is just going to get obliterated. Winner finding the backline gorgeously here as Illimer. There's not going to be enough. The emote spam starts to come in, and Cafe with the cleanup. This is going to be the end of the game as Moham's going to give him a good old GG and trot away into the sunset. Look at that, crashing down, standing on a ward, and Cafe, don't do it, it's rude. It's rude, it's rude, it's rude. All right, know that it's rude. Oh, it's very sad. And Moham's going to be able to get himself... If Moham survives, I'm going to say it's a win for Kwangdong.
Perfect. So I put my vote in. I wish you guys could see this. No, if I would have gone for someone else, I would have gone for Ophelia, because I did actually think his Emperor Divides were absolutely
Winner as well,
pivotal.
had a really good game.
Yeah, but I went with Zest. Because I think that he Cassante in a way that I have not seen in a while, and it was flashy and it was cool.
It was quite flashy and cool.
But yeah, anyone on the top side, I think, would have been fine. I just said Carfin because I knew.
And I have my.
Oh yeah, you have it ready.
Oh,
okay, you didn't actually. Okay.
Yeah. And still, he performs this well. It's impressive.
Ophelia actually has been, even in the match that they lost, every single game has been absolutely exceptional. Like, I'm really impressed with the progression this player has shown, because this is coming. Like, it's easy to talk about Gen.G, and they're still, of course, like a middle of the pack, bottom You know, it was like 8th or 7th. No, they're 6th now, right?
Glad
The
we-
German
Yeah,
version?
a bit of a shout out to the
I can do that.
German Jax players.
We can read the German version later on. That will be funny, which I still don't fully understand.
There
and
he
got
is.
it! The man, the myth. This
5-0-5.
is a little bit of a scary picture of Zest, and he looks fine on his cam, but here it's like
Yeah, pretty
he
thick
stares
actually.
into your very intense.
Yeah.
Taking damage, very relevant. Unironically this time around.
He also dealt a fair bit of it, but I feel like he had the hardest job today. I think that Ilima is a formidable opposition. Was playing pretty well today as well.
It really was.
And Zest was able to weather the storm. Also played 3 games in a row, not something that he does a lot here in Challenger, because he shares a lot of time. But no casting today. We were zesting the whole way. And I need to stop rhyming. It's been so much rhyming by accident.
I like it. I'm a big fan. I'm not gonna shame
Oi.
you for that. I actually greatly appreciate it. I think it's really cool.